Tony Stark issue 4 sees Andy Bung finally meet the woman of his dreams thanks to a dating app that begins to spread around Stark Unlimited like wildfire. A week later, Tony is doing some minor brain surgery on Jocasta, linking their minds so he can get the droid to see if his reformatted brain still feels. Jocasta thinks Tony is coming on to her since he's playing with her brain and linked up together. Tony frantically puts the brain back in her head as Jocasta asks if he got the readings he needed, but Tony won't know until Janet Van Dyne arrives. Luckily, Janet arrives soon and the two friends go for lunch after Jocasta suggests it. Elsewhere, Andy takes his new girlfriend out on a picnic, and Bethany is still being a downer as Tony and Janet arrive, introducing Amanda to her as they head out. Amanda does notice that a lot of people in the building are beginning to use the dating app now, and Bethany thinks it's spreading like the measles. Riding Tony's Vespa through the city, Tony and Janet find a cafe where Janet says that she can relate to Tony feeling like everything being new since it was the same for her after the secret invasion. Janet says the best thing about the second chances both of them have gotten is that anything can happen. Soon even Rhodey falls for the dating app and Bethany begins to question the app and its accuracy, ordering security checks on everyone as the Stark Unlimited computer system begins going haywire. Tony and Janet talk about their own dating lives and how they used to date, although during that time Janet didn't actually know Tony was Iron Man. The talk is interrupted by Bethany, who says that Stark Unlimited is under attack by killer robots. Getting on his Vespa, Tony transforms it into his new and improved armor and races off with the Wasp to Stark Unlimited, where all the people who were the perfect matches for the people in the dating site were revealed to be killer robots. Tony and Janet arrive and begin to kill the robots, which Jocasta tells them not to do since they are robots with AI and have only been programmed to kill. They don't mean to. Andy meanwhile won't let his robot girlfriend escape with Stark Tech and is saved from death by Amanda. Tony hopes that Andy can stop the androids since he's their chief roboticist. The androids suddenly use their image inducers to mirror the Stark Unlimited staff, meaning no one knows who is who. But Bethany has a way around it thanks to Jocasta and shuts off the inducers, allowing the team to identify who is a robot. The team blasts the bots and Andy figures out that the robots are a team as well and they have a hive mind structure based through the dating app. Tony has an idea, so he signs up for the dating app, and thanks to the sheer amount of people who match with him or who try to match with him, the system shuts down. In the cleanup, Amanda says that she is impressed with Andy's work and he works up the courage to ask her out again. Rhodey thanks Bethany for saving them with her image inducer disruptor, and as she opens her own locker, she finds an image inducer of her own, not knowing how it actually got there. As the owner of Braintronics, the company running the dating app, goes on the news to say their app was corrupted somehow, Tony enjoys a night in with Janet, claiming that while he's off the market, he has indeed been stung by the Wasp. Tony Stark Iron Man issue 4 was a really fun issue that reintroduced us to Janet Van Dyne and the history both her and Tony share. I really like how these issues have largely been kind of one and done stories, or really sort of self-contained stories, all of which have really small connections to the larger Controller story, which will no doubt come up very soon. The comic also gets really inventive with Tony's armor and how the team deal with their threats. They're not just blowing things up or fighting each other or fighting robots. They actually have to think about it and try and de-escalate this situation, which is really cool, and I'm very much looking to see how they all do that going forward since Arno Stark is making an appearance very soon, so I'm very excited to see what Dan Slott will do with him. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.